Throughout history, one question has persisted. What does it mean to live in a covenant with God? This idea, a binding promise, a sacred agreement, has shaped the rise and fall of civilizations. It has been renewed time and time again through prophets and messengers. Yet it has been repeatedly broken by humanity. Today, I want to explore this idea through the lens of the Mahdi's Manifesto. Specifically, Chapter 2, Entering a Covenant. Let's start with Adam, peace be upon him, who established the very first covenant with God. He brought the first jurisprudence and law from the divine and wrote a will, mentioning the names of all his divinely appointed successors. This first covenant was a promise between humanity and the Creator. But humanity broke it, and the result was catastrophic, the Great Flood. Then came Noah, peace be upon him, who brought a second covenant and a new set of laws. Like Adam, Noah also wrote a will, naming his successors. But history repeated itself. Humanity once again broke the covenant, and they were punished. This time with the confusion of languages. This cycle continued. Abraham established the third covenant. Moses brought the fourth. Jesus delivered the fifth. Each time, humanity broke the promise. Each time, divine punishment followed. Then came the sixth covenant, brought by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family. This covenant was the culmination of all previous ones. In his will, the Prophet, peace be upon him, and his family clearly named 12 successors from Imam Ali, peace be upon him, to Imam Mahdi, the son of Al-Hasan al-Askari, peace be upon him. But once again, humanity broke the covenant. The Muslim nation turned against the family of the Prophet, peace be upon all of them, slaughtering them, imprisoning them, and denying their rightful authority. As a result, the nation incurred God's wrath, a punishment that lingers even today. But this story doesn't end here. Humanity has been given one final chance, the seventh covenant. This seventh covenant has been brought by the Mahdi and those appointed to call toward it. It is a continuation of the original promise made by Adam, a return to God's authority. As the narrations state, in the time of the Mahdi, Islam would be lost, and the most evil of creatures would be the scholars and jurisprudence. The Mahdi, or Qa'im, would call to a new book and a new matter. Like all previous covenants, this one also comes with a new jurisprudence and law. And here's where it gets profound. Belief in the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family is now irrelevant if one does not accept this seventh covenant and pledge allegiance to the Qa'im and his successors mentioned in the Prophet's will. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family mentioned the names of his successors in his will. In 1400 years, no one has claimed to be the Abdullah from the will except for Abdullah Hashim. No one claimed to be Ahmed except for Ahmed al-Hassan. Both Abdullah and Ahmed have demonstrated divine knowledge attested by thousands of people. They are the only ones calling towards the supremacy of Allah in this era, while others call for elections, obedience to tyrants, or ideologies outside the Prophet's will. Abdullah and Ahmed stand apart. This makes them the divinely appointed successors of our time. The goal of these covenants has always been the same: to establish a divine, just state on earth. As Abi Abdullah, peace be upon him, had said, "Verily, God made religion two states, the state of Adam and the state of Iblis. The prophets and messengers worked toward returning humanity to the state of Adam, a state of harmony, justice, and obedience to God. And this will be achieved under the leadership of the Qa'im. So what does it mean to enter this covenant today? It means recognizing the divinely appointed leaders of our time, Abdullah, Ahmad, and Imam al-Mahdi. It means pledging allegiance to them and accepting the new jurisprudence and law they bring. As the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family had said, the words, "There is no God but Allah," are a fortified fortress. Whoever says those words is protected from my punishment. But it has conditions, and I am from those conditions. In this time, Abdullah, Ahmad, and Imam al-Mahdi are the conditions of faith. Without allegiance to them, one cannot truly be a believer. When believers unite around a common leader, a common law, and a shared purpose, they become one family, the family of the Mahdi. Together they form the foundation of the future divine just state. This is the call of the seventh covenant, to pledge allegiance, to enter into a new promise with God, and to work toward the return of justice on earth.